Okay, my dear children. So, today we are going to study exercise 4.2 of NCERT textbook, of our textbook. So, already I taught you question number 1 of this exercise. Today I will start from question number 2. So, question number 2 in our textbook given, solve the problem given in the example 1. Given in the example 1 means it is given in the page number 71. You follow your textbook, in page number 71 given example 1 there are two questions. So in our exercise 4.2 question number 2, that is we have to solve the example 1 means in page number 71 we have to follow. So here I have written one question. Here I have written one question. John and Jivanti together have 45 marbles. Both of them lost 5 marbles each, and the product of the number of marbles they have now is 124. Find the number of marbles that each has. So this is the question. John and Jivanti together they have 45 marbles. So solution. Let the number of marbles that John have equal to X. Number of marbles that John have equal to X. Their together is 45. And John have X marbles, therefore the number of marbles that Jivanti have equal to 45 minus X. So John has X marbles, so Jivanti have 45 minus X because their together marble is 45. John X, so Jivanti will be 45 minus X. So according to question, it is given they both of them lost 5 marble each. That is, John will lose 5 marble. So John will have now X minus 5 marbles. Jivanti will have now 45 minus X minus 5 marbles. So according to question, after losing 5 marbles, John will have X minus 5 marbles and Jivanti will have 45 minus X minus 5 marbles. So this is the marbles now John have, and this is the number of marble that Jivanti have. And now according to question, their product is given 124. Their product is given 124. So this is the equation. Now let us solve this. X minus 5 into 40 minus X equal to 124. On multiplication we get 40x minus x square, and this minus 200 minus plus 5x equal to 124. This is on multiplication. Now see, now we see this one as on calculation we get this 40 plus 5, 45x minus x square minus 200, and you transfer this side, it will be minus 124 equal to 0. Now it will be minus x square plus 45x, and it will be 324 equal to 0. Now multiply the equation by minus, so it will be x square minus 45x plus 324 equal to 0. This is the equation. Now we have to solve this, and we can apply any method. We learned 3 methods: factorization method, completing square method, and quadratic formula. So we can apply any method. Let us solve by factorization method. 324, 2 then 16, 2 then 81, 3 27, 3 9, 3 3. Now middle term is 45. So I can get here 45. Now you see here 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36, 36 and 3 3s are 9. So it will be 36 plus 9 equal to 45. So we will apply this one here. So it will be x square minus 36 plus 9 and x plus 324 equal to 0. Now it will be x square 36x minus 9x plus 324 equal to 0. X common, so it will be x minus 30 minus 9 common, so minus minus plus x will remain, plus minus minus 36 equal to 0. Now this implies that x minus 36 whole into x minus 9 equal to 0. So on middle term factorization we get this. Now you see we got two factor here. One is x minus 36, another is x minus 9. Therefore either x minus 36 equal to 0 or x minus 9 equal to 0. This implies that x equal to 9. This implies that x equal to 36. So now here we got the value of two value of x. One is 36, another is 9. So if we consider that John has, x means the number of marbles that John has. So if John has 36 marbles, if we consider the number of marble of John as 36, so Jivanti will have now 45 minus 36, that is 9. And if we consider John has x marbles, that is 9 marbles, then Jivanti will have 45 minus 9 equal to 36, like this. So we'll write now here it as, we'll write now like this. See now, we have considered x as the number of marbles of John. So we'll write here, therefore, if John has 36 marbles, then Jivanti has 45 minus 36 equal to 9 marbles. Or you can say if John has 9 marbles, if John has 9 marbles, then Jivanti has 45 minus 9 equal to 36 marbles. So if John has 36 marbles, then Jivanti will have 45 minus 36 equal to 9 marbles. Or if John has 9 marbles, then Jivanti has 45 minus 9 equal to 36 marbles. Now question number 2, that is example 1, 2, sub number 2. A cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. The cost of production of each toy was found to be 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. On a particular day, the total cost of production was rupees 750. Find the number of toys produced in a day. So we are told to find the number of toys produced in a day. So here given, cottage industry produces a certain number of toys in a day. And the cost of production of each toy is 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. So solution, let the number of toys produced in a day equal to X. So let here number of toys produced in a day equal to X. Therefore, the cost of production of each toy equal to rupees 55 minus X. Here given the cost of production of each toy is 55 minus the number of toys produced in a day. So 55 minus X. 55 minus X. So number of toys produced in a day is X, and the cost of production of each toy is 55 minus X. And here given on a particular day the cost of production was rupees 750. So here in a day X toys are there and cost of each toy is 55 minus X. So according to question, total cost of production in a day, it will be number of toys X and the cost of production of each toy is 55 minus X. So this will be the cost of production of toys in a day, and we are given the cost of production as 750. So this is the equation. Now we will solve this equation. Let us see how to solve this equation. So you see here, we will apply middle term factorization method or factorization method. We can apply quadratic formula as well as completing square method. That depends on us. So now multiply this, it will be x square minus, it will be 55x minus x square and equal to 750. So it will be x square plus 55x, and this you transfer this side, minus 750. So now let us multiply this by minus 1. So it will be x square minus 55x plus 750 equal to 0. So this is the equation now. Now let us do the middle term factorization. So by 5 you can do, again by 5 you can do, again by 5 you can do, again by 2 you can do. Now we need 55. We need 55 here. So let us see how to find out 55. So you see here, 3 to the 6, 3 to the 6, 6 5 is 30, and 5 5 is 25. So 30 plus 25 is 55. So I can apply now middle term factorization as 30 plus 25 whole into x and plus 750 equal to 0. Now x square, it will be 30x and plus minus minus 25x plus 750 equal to 0. Now it will be x whole into x minus 30, it will be 25 minus minus plus x plus minus minus 30 equal to 0. 30 equal to 0. Now we can take common x minus 30, here x minus 25 equal to 0. So product of these two factors equal to 0, therefore either x minus 30 equal to 0 or x minus 25 equal to 0. This implies that x equal to 30, this implies that x equal to 25. So x means the number of toys produced in a day. So number of toys produced in a day may be 30 or may be 25. Both are correct answer. Therefore, the number of toys produced in a day is 30 or 25. Both are correct. Number of toys produced in a day is 30 or 25. Now next question is say, find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and product is 182. Is question number 3 of this exercise. So दो नंबर का sum 27 and इन दोनों का product 122. So you have to find the two numbers. Sum is given 27. So let one number equal to solution. Let one number equal to x. As the sum is given 27, therefore the other number equal to 27 minus x. So other number will be 27 minus x. So one number is x, then other number will be 27 minus x. And their product is given 182. So according to question, their product, one number is this, another number is, so their product is 182. Their product is 182. Now, if we multiply this, it will be 27x minus x square. Transfer this on this side, it will be minus 182. Now let us write in standard form. It will be minus x square plus 27x minus 182 equal to 0. Now on multiplying by minus 1, we get x square minus 27x plus 182 equal to 0. Now this is the equation. Now we'll do again factorization method. Now let us factorize this 182. 182, that can be 2 by 91, again 7 13, but we need here 27, then you see here 2 7s are 14, 14 plus 13 equal to 27. So we can write here x square minus 13 plus 14 whole into x plus 182 equal to 0. Now we can write more on line here, x square, this remove the bracket, so minus 13x minus 14x plus 182 equal to 0. Now let us take common now. If we take common, what we get? We get, this implies that x common, so it will be x minus 13, here minus 14 common, so it will be plus x plus minus minus, it will be definitely 13, this one. Now again we take x minus 13 here common, x minus 13, and it will be x minus 14 equal to 0. Now either, therefore either x minus 13 equal to 0 or x minus 14 equal to 0. This implies that x equal to 13 or this implies that x equal to 14. So if one number is 13, see we have taken one number x, other number is 27 minus x. These two are all numbers. So if we take one number is 13, then other number will be 14. If we take one number as 14, then other number will be 13. That is ultimately the number will be 13 and 14. Hence we can say that, hence the two numbers are 13 and 14. See again, we had the two number as, again you see, we have chosen the number as x and 27 minus x. So if x equal to 13, then this will be 14. If x equal to 14, अगर x 14 लिया तो ये आ जाएगा 13. Correct? This may be this one, may be this one, depending on the value. So ultimately the numbers are 13 and 14 or 14 and 13. That is why we have written as the two numbers are 13 and 14. So see, find the two consecutive positive, question number 3. Find the two consecutive positive integers, the sum of whose square is 365. Two consecutive positive integers. So I explained already, I explained that positive integers, consecutive positive integers are always increased by 1. So let the solution, let the two consecutive positive integer be x comma x plus 1. Let the two consecutive positive integer be x comma x plus 1. So according to question, the sum of whose square, इसका मतलब है अकॉर्डिंग ये दोनों का स्क्वायर करना है, ये दोनों का स्क्वायर करना है और प्लस करना है, देन वी गेट 365. द सम ऑफ हुज स्क्वायर, ये दोनों का स्क्वायर करना है और सम करना है, वी गेट 365. नाउ ऑन सिंप्लीफिकेशन वी गेट x स्क्वायर इज a प्लस b होल स्क्वायर, सो इट विल बी a स्क्वायर 2 into a into b plus b square equal to 365. Now we get x square plus x square, 2x square, so it will be 2x, it will be plus 1 and this transfer, then minus 365 equal to 0. This implies that 2x square plus 2x minus 364 equal to 0. Now divide this equation by 2. It will be x square plus x minus 182 equal to 0. Dividing by 2, it will be 2x square, dividing by x square, dividing by 2 it will be x, and if we divide this and we get 182, 36, 18 and 42. Now again we have to do this on middle term factorization. So here on middle term factorization what we get? 182. 182 equal to, we can write 291 7 13. Again we need 1, so 7 2s are 14 minus 13 equal to 1. We need 1. So you can write this one as, see this one, see this, you can write middle term factorization as 14 minus 13, 14 minus 13. So x square plus 14 minus 13 x and then 182 equal to 0. Now we can write this one, x square plus 14x minus 13x minus 182 equal to 0. So x common, it will be x plus 14 and minus 13 common, minus minus plus x, minus minus plus, again 14 equal to 0. Now we get this one, x plus 14 and x minus 13, that equal to 0. Now you got two factors, x plus 14 and x minus 13. So either this equal to 0 or this equal to 0. Therefore either x plus 14 equal to 0 or x minus 13 equal to 0. This implies that x equal to minus 14 and x equal to 13. As we are told, consecutive positive integer. So x equal to minus 14, it is negative integer, so we cannot accept this, so it is not accepted. It is not accepted. So our value of x is 13. Therefore the required consecutive positive integers are 13 and 14.